How's been your first few weeks here? What's kind of struck you about this organization?
Well, the organization is great. Very first class. I like the way we do everything. I love the way we practice. We get out there and compete every day. Coaching staff is very cool. That's one of the things that's I kind of set my eyes on where I want to be. Somewhere where the coaching staff is great. They actually teaching guys and communicating well. And since I've been here, the communication has been 100% around the board.
Josh Norman got here. He said that he'd been in contact with the 49ers for a few months. Was it the same with you? Were they sort of had you on their radar?
Yeah, we was flirting around a little bit, and it just took me some time to, get myself together, get my family together, and talk over with my lady at home. And she was just like, hey, let's just get back out there. Let's go back and have fun. And obviously, I felt like I played well enough to be compensated at least something, but the passion for the game never left. So that's what I kind of just like. I want to go somewhere where a team got a great chance to win, and I feel like it was the best fit for me.
Process like when you first come in, obviously you've seen every coverage out there, you're familiar with how to play it, but it's probably a different language. I mean, how do you get up to speed with be able to play a game?
Well, I had this discussion with my dad, and he was like, "How are you learning? Like, how is everything since everything's already was going on when I got here? They already had played a week of ball." And I told him, I said, "Well, Davontae Harris, we drafted him in Cincinnati when I was there. I was kind of like his big brother, his teacher. So I just leaned on him. We reversed skills, and I just was leaning on him and just asking a lot of questions of him because I didn't want to be a distraction amongst the group and slow the coaching staff down."
I don't want to get you fined or anything, but the pass interference penalty was close, it looked like.
Mhm.
What did you feel like you had decent coverage there?
I thought I did. Obviously they seen the tug, I guess, so I'm putting my hand on his shoulder. It could have went either way. Some refs would have called it, some wouldn't have, so that's just the skill set that we got to get better at. We got to get away from the tug, and just continue to play and make that play next time.
I have three veterans who have started a lot of games, including Emmanuel, appears to be set on one side, and you and Josh. How's that whole situation going to shake out? Are you going to be the starter? How important is that for you to be the starter? Just kind of how do you feel about where you fit into this whole thing?
I think it's always important to be out there and be able to compete with the guys. And truly be honest, I don't know. We both been going back and forth with reps, but he deserves it. He's been here before me. He hasn't done anything I seen to lose the job. I'm just trying to be a great teammate, be supportive, anything that I can do, anything that they need me to do. I'm kind of like the last man off the bench right now. So, I kind of like have to, just show my patience and, not try to be a distraction of not wanting to get on the field and things like that and overdoing it and, making a small problem a bigger problem. And, just looking at the bros, like we all teammates, we all here got one goal. And, I just feel like he hasn't done anything, not being selfish or anything. He just hasn't done anything to lose his job.
This week, how much have you been a resource for your teammates, in light of who you guys are playing against?
Somewhat, I've been filling in a couple of blanks that they may have asked me, but my time there was short, and, offense changes every year, every week. And by them knowing that I knew the defense, it could be some things change, it could not, we don't know.
I'll really stress turnovers because you guys have struggled in that department. How do you go about, actively seeking turnovers without playing recklessly?
It started in practice, and I've been around, like you said, a lot of ball, man. And when I was, 2015, we led the league in turnovers that year. And it was all about taking the ball at practice. You know, we had a lot of turnovers at practice. We was getting after the ball in practice, and practice was leading over to the field. I just feel like I'm a true believer. How you practice, how you play. Not necessarily saying we practicing or playing bad. It just is, if we get them in practice, they gonna roll in the game. So it's nothing that we can do because their job is to protect the ball. Their job is to keep the ball out of the defender's hand. You know, so we just got to disguise a little bit better, try kind of wash it out, you know. But that's definitely been the number one topic: get the ball back all week.
Your starting safeties, Bosky and Jimmy Ward, have been together for a long time. They played in this defense for a long time. Is that evident on game days? I mean, could you tell that those guys have been here for a while, just from how they're communicating to you and what you have to do?
Oh yes, sir. I Tart, Jimmy, they both been great with me, working with me, helping me out, learning the terminology that they use on the field. When I got out there, we were just clicking, you know. But again, it started in practice. You know, I walked up to them. I said, "Hey guys, hey, I know you communicate, but let's over communicate. You got a new guy here. I'm not familiar with a lot of things that you guys are saying. Like they may say a short call, and they leave one part of it out. I'm just stuck. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we talking about?" So we made sure we cleaned that up, and the communication was great, and they did a great job of adjusting to me being out there with them.
A lot of people have said, obviously, Kyler Murray was very good before, but he's reached some other level this year. If you agree, what do you see that he's doing better?
He's spreading the ball around. The guy looked like he don't have no favorites. Anybody can get the ball. They run a lot of plays for Hop. Obviously, we know that, but this he's playing at a different level right now. He's spreading the ball around. He's getting Kirk involved. He's getting AJ Green involved, which I love to see. You know, that was like one of my best friends. Just to see him back out there being dynamic and dominant like he's been so far through week 4. But yeah, man, he's definitely been spreading the wealth.
Is there any story behind number 13? What you like?
Yes, that was it's a new beginning. That was my high school jersey number. And I always said if I ever had an opportunity to get back into, what kind of molded me, grounded me, got me started, I would take the opportunity. And when had to have a couple discussions to get the jersey, but we got it done, and I love it. I think it looked pretty good out there.
You almost feel like you're back in high school a little bit?
Mentally, I do. As far as even with the play, confidence, just going out there and competing at a high level and not, just being a guy, the weak link on the field. Like, actually being a contributor, actually being competitive.
Thank you, Dre.
All right. Thank you, guys.